Hello again, legends. Just doing my backtesting videos that you may have seen previously. Currently up 21% on the account, 2,100 on the 10K account. Just doing month by month on the backtesting sessions, refining my edge, right? Just making sure that I have an edge with a good size stop loss, good size take profit, where I'm maximizing my profit instead of, so obviously doing the right thing. Putting in the hard work. This is just what it takes to become a professional trader, right? You have to put in the hard work. You have to go back in time and just keep doing stuff. And before I even did this, like, I've done so much back testing already. Like, I've already done all of 2023. I just decided to do 2022 and make videos about it. So let's continue. Okay, so this is, 2nd of May was the start. So let's just go here. And play to this date. Lower that to there, so we can see the profit and stuff, yeah. Okay, so looking at structure right now, that was bullish. Looking at the 15 minute. Okay, cool. That was, but didn't break below. Yeah, so say this was this, okay, now it broke above. Now we're looking bullish in terms of 15-minute swing structure. Price hit this area of here, mitigate it, went up, failed, now going down. I would expect to buy from this zone here, just from the swing structure. See how we go. Actually, we might look at the 4-hour, hey. 4-hour, we can see a chock on the 4-hour. We can see here that price, you know, this is like the overall swing structure on the 4-hour that was down here. So we are expecting at some point for a swing pullback to begin, reaching into this deeper level, like this deeper area of value for sells. So I'm bullish at the moment. Okay, let's hit our zone. What do we got here? Okay, so this is a high. No fake break liquidations within there. The high, this is the low. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, that's a fake break liquidation. Now we're outside of our trading zone. It's 9 PM, we've got to go next session. Okay, so looking at this most immediate price action, it looks like price has now come down and mitigated even deeper within this zone here. It fell through it. All these zones are mitigated. I'm kind of bearish at this point. Looking at this next session, in terms of internal structure, we can see here that it's like a break of structure here internally. We'll just do the 15-minute there. I'd say this is like the little swing high within this little area. I'd say price has come up here, mitigated this zone here. And then now is starting to dump down. I would be looking for sells from this zone here. Okay, price is pumping. Now could easily react from this last unmitigated zone of this little internal range. So I am expecting that to be a possibility, right? Okay, let's have a look at the price action. Price came up, price came down. That was like the most immediate internal structure. Nothing. No. What time is it? It is, okay, it broke the low. Actually, I'm kind of looking for a sell from here now. So if it breaks this low, I'd say that's a fake break liquidation in my books. Okay, I'm looking for price to get back up here. No. You know, that could be entry, but it's outside of London session for me. Next session. Okay, this is looking better. We can see here the Eternal has gone bullish. Quite a bit of power, like power pushing upwards. Price is now almost mitigating our zone. So I'm expecting price to hopefully hit this zone and then bounce, and then hopefully we can get a sell from here. I mean a buy from here, sorry. Okay, now I'm kind of looking for buys, but that looks mitigated, that looks mitigated. It's outside of our time zone. Guess looking back, maybe I could have looked for a buy in here. Continuing on. Mind you, as price went up like this, created a new high, there was no fake break liquidation there for me. Same thing, no fake break liquidation there for me, so I couldn't have placed a trade anyway. Next session. Okay, cool. So beautiful. We can see price is now definitely doing that what we're talking about earlier with starting that swing pullback on the 4 hour. Don't know how it was bullish earlier, but there was a chock here on the 4 hour. I'm just expecting price to continue on up to hopefully be within more of this range. So I'm still looking for buys. This candle here is just too large of a zone for me to consider any buys from there. All this has been mitigated. Overall, if I was to put a gun to my head, probably looking for a sell from here or a sell from here because it's unmitigated. Ideally this zone over that zone. We'll just have a wait and look. Okay, it's hitting our zone. Do we have a fake break liquidation? No, we do not. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. No, nothing yet. Okay, this is the new low. Okay. This was the low. This high created and then now took out that low. Now there is a fake break liquidation forming. Do we have reason to believe that this zone is going to hold? Well, looking at this zone here, price has now come down, swept and then hit the zone and then continued on down. So technically it's been mitigated. I'm not going to place a trade, but you could take a sell from here. Bang, like once it's hit into the zone. Okay, so there was a sell here at 2015. Looking at this zone here that we put on there, price hit it, it mitigated, and then continued on down, and then it came up. Did a fake break liquidation just here, and then it gave us an entry at 2015. Let's just keep that in mind. So I'll go early mitigated zone, mitigated zone held. Keep an eye out. So this is how you learn, right? You've got to just keep typing stuff in. I'll go next session, I guess. Live and learn. Looking at this price action, this is the best shit. I love seeing this stuff, right? Where price is just dumping. Gives us a range like this. Gives us clear zones to work from, especially like where it's like come here, mitigated that zone, then mitigates that zone, and then there's that zone, and that leaves this zone as the main clear zone to sell from. Clear bearish intent. Looks like the swing structure is over on the 4 hour. This is high probability for me. I could look for a sell from here as well. This is lower probability for me. I want it to hit this unmitigated zone up here to take the sell, but this is like go time. This is money time. Let's continue on. Okay, price has hit our zone. Has there been a fake break liquidation? No, there has not. Bang, okay. Smash through our zones. So normally when I see price action like this, where price smashes through the zones and it's all mitigated, to me that says we're going up, that this was a sweep of the lows. So for me, I would be looking now for a buy from this. That's just my general rule of thumb. Not seeing any entries though, because price is just pumping. This is now a new zone here that we've created. Not as high probability, but still probable. Now it's 9 p.m. I can't place a trade because it's after London. But as you saw, like when I said once it breaks these zones, it's go time. It was about here, and then as you saw, it pumped up more. So yeah, so now price has now come to this zone here, hit our zone, reacted off of it. So there was some orders there in the order block chain, and then obviously now it's been mitigated and it's dumping and it's failed. So now looking at this next session, I'm looking for sells in this super tight range, and I'll probably be looking for a sell here. And I'm not seeing any fake break liquidations, so I've got nothing to work with. Same thing here. The way I trade, it sucks because like many weeks and nights you don't get a trade. I'd be looking for a buy from here if I can get a fake break liquidation in. Price is not. Price needs, for me to get the buy on this, I need price to come down, break this, break a high, and then break again. So, okay, it's broken the low. Now it's created the fake break here. Waiting for a buy opportunity. Didn't get it. Price is pumping up. Where's our next zone? This zone. And it's 9 p.m. so I can't continue. Next session. Look at that. Hit our zone perfectly at New York session. So a lot of times, I really wish I could trade New York, but it's midnight my time. This is great, right? I like seeing price action like this as well. This really helps me. Looking at all of these zones, they've all been mitigated. This one was the most recent mitigation that it just failed. So now in terms of buyers, we are looking at this zone here. That's highest probability for me. There's a slight possibility that it reacts from this zone, but I'd rather hit here. Okay. Now we're starting to look for a trade. Clearly for me there's a fake break liquidation right here overall, and then once it breaks the zone I can start looking for buyers. I believe price could react from this zone, but I'm going to be patient and let it hit this zone. If it does. If not, it doesn't. You know, if it does, it doesn't. And it's outside of our time zone, which sucks, but hey, what do you do? Alright, cool. So now price has now mitigated this zone, the extreme. This extreme held, and we can see price is now mitigated, then mitigated here. Ooh, close to, so I can take a buy. Alright, we can take a buy from here as well. Just the amount of patience required to become a professional trader. Like, each of these sessions would have took 3 hours of your life. And, yeah, you might not have made any money. But after losing so much money in the market, I've learned over time that you just have to accept that. And it's just better to wait patiently like this. And that way you actually get winning trades, you know. And like a 56% win rate, a 3-to-1 currently. That's 2022 and up 20%. $100,000 account, man, that's 20 grand. You know what I mean? Or $400,000 account, that's 80 grand. You know, we just need to be patient. 4.9. This is a fake break liquidation for me. Should I take the trade? Well, you could argue that this then mitigated that zone. You could argue that this then mitigated this range. And that this is now being mitigated here, but what time is it? Is normally fine rate 8:30 for me is a good time to trade anyway. I'm happy to take this trade. Let's stop. Oh, failed. Cancel order. Cancel order. Okay, this is a small candle. 1.62.2 means small risk reward. We are in. Scary when you get little candles like this and boom, we're out. So that zone failed. What time was this? 2020, 11th of May. It's a bit iffy, but you got to be like, yeah, you got to take losses. One of my great mentors when I was learning to trade in one of my courses, he explained that you got to be you're not you don't deserve to cop a win if you're not willing to cop a loss. That would be 2 pips. 0 and then no, it wasn't 2 pips, it was 1.6, my bad. Nothing, like 0.2, barely, not even worth it. Yeah, so it was a small candle. I kind of understood that that was a bad idea. Now we need to kind of look at while price is dumping, where's some unmitigated zones. I could say that this is unmitigated. Generally, when I trade and I see a zone like this, I'll normally say it's unmitigated because it hasn't perfectly hit our refined zone. Same thing with this one here. In terms of probabilities, we are looking 50%. So I'm happy to buy from this zone. I can see the fake break liquidation there, and I could just say that this zone was wrong. Okay, it's within our zone now. It's 9 PM. This is my last chance of taking a trade. Generally at 9 PM I'll close off. So I'll go 7.6. If this trade fails, I can't place any more trades. I'll take the next night. Looking very promising. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Very nerve-wracking when you see price action like this. But in the practice environment, I've got to take every trade I can. Win or lose. Yeah. Okay, lovely. Hate taking losses. There we go. 2100, 11th of May. What time was this? Exactly 2100. $6.5. 7.6. How far did it go back before? Yeah. Lovely. Yeah. Love it. Next session. This is looking good. Nice little tight range. I'm looking for a sell from this zone here. Do we have a fake break liquidation? No, we do not. No. Just dumping. Just dumping. Everything's mitigated, mitigated, mitigated. Yeah, okay, no luck there. Next. In terms of decent swing, this would be that. This would be the unmitigated extreme. You could maybe look at that. Nope, so it hasn't been mitigated yet. I reckon that was the fake break. Bang, hit our zone. Need to look for sells. Do I see a fake break liquidation here? Yes, I do. Is it within our time period? Yes, it is. Should I look for a sell from here? Yes, we should. Bang. Massive candle at 18 pips. Kind of scared to enter on that. Come on, I just want you to go higher. Take it out. Yep. Come on, baby. A little bit higher. Bang. Okay, I want to enter on that one. That's much nicer, smaller candle. Okay, it looks like this is going to fail. Alright, we'll go 11.3. We'll go 11.8 times 3. Bang. Still within our range. 3. Bang. Alright, before we enter the trade, let's just think about this before we cop any losses. This is our little range here. We're expecting this liquidity to fail. This is the unmitigated extreme of this little section here. That's mitigated, that's mitigated, that's mitigated, that's mitigated. Maybe up there, but other than that, price could hit this area and possibly shoot up, but that's just part of the trade. Okay, we are in. If we lose, we just have to accept it because we're proving our profitability to sell. Bang, let's go. Alright, that's very good. So finally copped a win in May, 13th of May 2022. 1755. London, EURUSD, LC2A, medium. I just at this stage, like the way I trade, this would be A2. So I should change it to A2. So that's 11.3. What I'm starting to notice, look at all these stop loss buffers, like 0.3 is probably the largest in terms of my actual stop loss that's needed, but most of these trades, I don't even need it. Stop loss bigger than the candle. Let's see how far it ran. Perfect. Go there. 5 to 1, so it's 57. So looking at this data so far, I can, a lot of these are like 10, 10, 21, 10 trades. Like, you could go for just 10R, you know, and that's why we record this information. You could go for 10R, but it would have been maybe during that month you were profitable, and then you'd be just losing all these trades. So you've got to, it's what doing the work is. It's just like finding what you're comfortable with in terms of risk reward and how profitable it is. Like, I found going 1 to 1, I'm almost 75% win rate, but 50% win rate at 3 to 1, that's actually more profitable. And it's better for my psyche. I'd rather get 3 to 1, and then that way I'm not tempted to jump out of a trade, than get 5 to 1 and have to go to bed and I'm like waiting all night. You know, it just affects my psyche a lot. Actually, most nights I'll actually enter a trade and just, you know, just go to bed, but it affects you psychologically, which sucks. Alright, so next session, this is Friday, Monday, the 16th of May. Look, this is halfway through May, so I'm going to take a pause, take a break. But yeah, this is video 1 or 2, and I'll see you guys on the next one. But yeah, we're currently up an extra like almost 2%. Sweet, thank you.